Are you looking to level up on Steam very quickly with a very cheap price? Check out the website steamlevelup.com. Pay with card, crypto, skins, or even Steam gems, and they'll send you a trade with complete card sets that you simply need to craft to level up. Visit the link in the description for more information. Welcome back to week 30 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. We had a bunch of unique submissions this week, so without further ado, let's get into it. Starting us off this week, in 5th place, we have Horus with an Egyptian-styled profile. Getting into his artwork showcase, we can see a very beautifully animated figure. The glows behind the figure, as well as the particles that sort of go on around the artwork, are just very mesmerizing to look at. The detail in the reflection and glows on the metal parts is also very well done. As a designer, oftentimes working with glows can be quite difficult, as it's super easy to just make the glow too strong and then it just takes away from everything else. But this one seems to be very balanced, so great work to the designer who did this. Scrolling down, we can see a badge collector with just some golden badges, and this is followed by an image as well as a video that kind of fits the theme with the profile. Finally, we end off this profile with an item and review showcase, and these fill up some space. Overall, Horus, I think you did a great job on this profile. The colors go together very well, and it is something that's just very pretty to look at. As always though, I do have a few suggestions for you. The first being, I would go ahead and add an achievement showcase with some golden letters saying your name, and I'd go ahead and put that right about here. I think it'd just be a nice touch. And then I'd also add an info box right under that achievement showcase. And this is just so you can have just a little bit more text on the profile. And if you did have any questions about either the info box or the achievement showcase, I do have videos for both of those on my channel, so you can go ahead and look at some of those if needed. Overall though, great work my friend, and congratulations on getting 5th place. Coming in at 4th place, we have Mr. Pepper with a black and white theme profile. Every aspect of this profile just flows with each other so well, and there's just so much uniqueness to this design, so I'm very excited to show this to you guys. Getting into his item showcase, we can see some of his black and white CSGO skins, and I also kind of like how he added the agents on either corner just to make it a little bit more symmetrical. Just below that, we can see a favorite group showcasing a car, and below that we have a single featured artwork showcase, but he seems to have cut it up into 3 pieces to show 3 different black and white images of what I assume to be his car. And I must say, the car does look pretty damn good. And finally, he wraps up this profile from a screenshot from CSGO. Overall, this is a super unique profile. The background that you also chose just fits very well, but obviously with that being said, I do have a few edits for you. The first being, I think if you went ahead and added an info box between your item showcase and favorite group right about here, I think that would just be a great fit to the profile, and just having a little bit of text is something that I personally like to see. The second edit that I would have for you is to obviously level up your profile to level 100 to get that great badge. SteamLevelUp.com, link in description, SteamLevelUp.com, link in description. Hey, I know y'all were waiting to see when I'd hit the plug, and I know y'all didn't think I'd hit it in the beginning of the video. But hey, this man even admitted it himself. I'm putting the proof on the video right now, screenshots, caught in 4K, so I have an excuse. But, I mean, all jokes aside, great work on your profile, Mr. Pepper, and congratulations on 4th place. Coming in at 3rd place, we have my main man, I'm Salty, with a beautifully neon-styled profile. Just a disclosure, I am the designer of this profile, but I'll still go ahead and be as unbiased as possible. Getting into his profile, we can see a very wonderfully animated character showcase. I personally really like the glows that surround the fabric of the character. I think it contrasts very nicely with the background, and I think it's just very well made. Moreover, I think Salty's background choice for this artwork just fits absolutely perfectly. Scrolling down, we can see an info box with some information about themselves, and it seems that you are from Switzerland, so shout out to all my Swiss viewers out there, I know you exist. Continuing onwards, we can see an achievement showcase spelling out their name, and this is followed by a few miscellaneous showcases just to fill up some space. Overall, I think you did a wonderful job on this profile, my friend. The colors go together very well, and there does seem to be a very coherent theme all around. The only suggestion I would really have for you would be to go ahead and hide your recent activity here at the very bottom. Every time I see this on profiles, I always feel like it just clutters it, so I'd go ahead and private that in your privacy settings. Other than that though, great work my friend, and congratulations on getting 3rd place, Salty. Coming in at 2nd place, we have Milky Depresso with a black and white theme profile. Although Milky may not have the most flashy profile, I did decide to put him in 2nd place just due to how unique his profile is. Getting into the first showcase, we can see a series of achievements that showcase a scene from the woods, and this is followed by a very simple yet still very elegant featured artwork showcase. I especially like here how each of the eyes on the character blink individually of each other. I think that's a pretty cool touch. It also may be worth to note that it seems like you tried getting all of your friends here to have those grade levels. So although it didn't work out exactly, I give you an A for effort. Continuing onwards, we can see a workshop showcase from a scene from an anime, and I just want to go ahead and note that there seems to be a very large growing trend that I've been seeing in the community of people doing this kind of thing. Below that, we can see a few more showcases just to fill up some space, and this is all followed by yet another workshop showcase and another artwork showcase. I like the water streaks that sort of go down the character in this second showcase here. I think it's very well done. That's going to go ahead and wrap up this profile. I think you did a great job, my friend. And this time, all jokes aside, the only edit I would actually have for you would be to level up your profile to level 100, just so you can get that badge. SteamLevelUp.com. But no, I do actually think that would look lovely with your profile. But hey, once again, jokes aside, my man, congratulations on getting 2nd place, Milky. And the moment that y'all just skipped the entire video to get to, coming in at 1st place, we have Top Xaru with a red theme profile. What I like about this profile is that most of the showcases, there seems to be a sort of static image, but there seems to be a bunch of animated effects around that image. I think it's a unique take on the artwork, but it is an effect that he uses throughout the profile, so just pay attention to that. In the first showcase of the profile, we can see a very nice hieroglyphic styled animation. In scrolling down, we can see an achievement showcase saying, Vermilia Scarlet Forever. This is all followed by another animated showcase, and obviously we can still observe that sort of static theme from the character being static, but the things around them being animated. Scrolling down, we can see a favorite group, and this is followed by yet another showcase, and in this one I like how the red bands move independently of the white dress. That takes a little bit more time to create, but it's a cool effect. This is all followed by 3 more showcases, all of which contain a focus on particle effects. In the first, we can see a vibrant white particle. In the second, it's the same thing but in a red tone. And in the third, it looks to be some type of red cherry blossoms. This is all followed by a few miscellaneous showcases just to fill up some space, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly scroll through some of those. Now, getting into the second half of his profile, we can see that there's more of a color shift. He starts to incorporate a little bit more color in these artworks. In this first showcase here, we can see a bunch of those colors represented in all these jewels, and this is followed by an achievement showcase with a bunch more colors. Scrolling down, we can see some green and yellow tones getting introduced in this artwork. And then this one obviously goes ahead and has all of the colors because it's all of the jewels as well. Finally, he wraps it up with just a few more filler showcases, and then that's going to go ahead and end up finishing off this profile. Overall, this is a super well-made profile, my friend. You can definitely see the time that you've spent working on it. Just uploading all that artwork takes a very long time. I honestly have no edits for you, so great job to you, and congratulations on winning week 30 of Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. That's going to go ahead and wrap up this week's Top 5 Steam Profiles of the Week. Thanks for all who did enter, and if you are interested in entering for next week, please join the Discord down below in the description and paste in your profile link in the hashtag Top5Profiles chat. If you did enjoy the video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out, and only like 2% of you guys actually subscribe, so come on. Apart from that though, I got nothing else left for y'all, so I guess I'll see you on the next one.